Real nigga, man.
Estaban, what it is, man?
Yo, what's good, my boy?
Second time around on this, bro.
Yeah, had to double back on that, bro.
Oh yeah, man. It was about 2 months ago, bro, when we did the last interview, man.
Yeah, man.
You seen you working, dog. Drop a couple of videos. You know what I'm saying? I seen you also drop a song too. The last time, Sammy Freestyle, man.
Yeah, bro. I had to hop on that. It's a famous beat. A lot of niggas don't know that shit, but the nigga Sammy, who beat it is, he from Orlando and shit.
Okay.
And like, he's the nigga on, you know, Kiss Me Through the Phone?
Yeah.
He the nigga singing on that shit.
What?
Yeah.
That's some crazy information. I never knew the dude that song that was from Orlando, bro.
Yeah, he from Orlando, but that song probably like 20-something years old. I remember hearing that shit when I was legit. I listened to that shit last time I was in Cali. I'm like, damn, I'm about to hop on this beat. And I just did that shit, just punched in and punched out. And that shit went up. Like,
that shit doing numbers right now on, I checked that out on SoundCloud. It's doing some numbers on there, bro.
Shit about to hit 5 bands, bro.
You're not even lying, man. Yes, it is, dog. But let's talk about those videos you dropped, man. I seen you drop Scanless and Get At 'Em. So let's speak about that, bro. Like, how you did get that together and everything? Let's talk about Scanless first, man.
Shit, Scanless, I don't know, bro. Scanless, when I made the song, I was on the plane and I was watching this movie. I was watching the movie and I was just thinking about, like, damn, these niggas be scandalous as fuck. Like, niggas be green as hell. Like, niggas be creep. Niggas be all types of fucked up. So these niggas be scandalous. And that was the first bar. And I just wrote and just kept writing. Like, that was one of the moments where, like, it probably took me, like, what, 5-10 minutes to write the song. Came back home, got in the booth, did that shit. Then I seen the reception I got off of that shit. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna do a video to that shit. Had that nigga Turbo pull up, drop the video, and that was it.
That's one thing too I could talk about your videos is they're very different. I see like you have like, you know, like how Travis Scott be doing his videos, they be like I don't even know how to explain, like not creepy, but they got like a lot of effects, you know what I'm saying? Like your videos be like all over the place. Like, are you the type of are you the person that's telling like the videographer to do that, or that's something that was brought up in one of the videos you have done recently? Cause I really like that video, man, how that was put together.
Kinda a little bit of both.
Yeah.
I just want to step away from the norm, you feel me? Like every nigga who rap, everyone got the same video. Like about 5-10 niggas in the B&B. You feel me? You got scraps, you feel me? They post their guns, they got bread, spreading and shit. Probably got some hoes, you feel me? Car doing donuts, you feel me? Like, I see the same video all the time, so I try to like do some different shit. And that video was like the most simple out of what I got planned, you feel me? The other videos I got like really gonna be on some real intricate like cinematic type, like almost, not to say his name, but almost like on some like the baby shit almost. Yeah. Bringing fun into the music videos to get again type shit.
Yeah, he definitely brought that like type of way back. The first type of artist I seen that would do what he was doing back in the day was like Ludacris. Ludacris was like the ultimate dude with the crazy outgoing videos, like he was talking about like, fun, you know. It's more than just like you're saying, shorty shaking their ass and money thrown and cars, all that. But those type of videos, man, as you can see, the baby is well known. Obviously, he can rap, but he's well known for his music videos as well, man. So that's something that's dope about you, man. Like, you have like other like videos that you're like willing to like say that you're gonna do? Because that was a question people were asking me to ask you about. Yeah. Like, any more videos coming out?
I got a mini movie that I'm about to start shooting tomorrow.
Okay.
I got the same title as the last project I dropped, Where You At, Kid? Like, I got like a little mini movie. I got the inspiration from Schoolboy Q, because he had dropped some shit for his last project, Blatant Face, and I like the vibe of it, you feel me? So I'm about to do some little 3-part, little series type thing, you feel me? I'm about to shoot it with my dog KDN from Orlando, so we finna start shooting that shit tomorrow. Probably have that shit to y'all by the summertime, you feel me?
Okay, all right, I'll word up. And I also noticed in your videos, you know, you got AMN on like all your stuff. You know, for the people that don't know what that is, man, can you like explain like a little bit of background on what that is and what that stand for and everything?
AMN, first and foremost, bro, AMN is not a game, you feel me? I be seeing just I never seen before. Got AMN in their bio, trying to make this shit into something it's not. It's not a game, you feel me? It's a family, you feel me? It's me, my dog Franco, Bo, E-Man, you feel me, and others, you feel me, like others who like don't make music but like really live that AMN lifestyle.
Yeah, contribute to what you guys got going on.
AMN means any means necessary, you feel me, like my dog Franco, he's supposed to be here, but he not here right now. But Franco, he had moved to Tally probably like 2 years ago, and then he just said, yo, we should call ourselves AMN. I'm about to make some shirts, AMN. We should be AMN. I'm like, all right. I was fucking with it, but I wasn't fucking with it, if that makes sense. I was like, you feel me? Like, I'm gonna fuck with it, you feel me? Because that's my dog, and I was just started making music. I probably didn't even have no release songs yet. And then we was just, you know, pushing it. And he came back like last year, and then we really started to push it, like put shirts out, you feel me? And it just blew up from there. Like, now people like really know who we are, you feel me? We got merch coming soon. I got a couple designs. We got one design, Clean Hands, Dirty Money. We got No Middleman, you feel me? We got the original logo shirts. I don't got it on right now. I got some in the room and shit, but we got music coming. We got merchandise coming. We got shows coming. We got vlogs coming. We got all types of shit coming, bro. Any means necessary. Like, if you a nigga in the city, bro, like, not even in the city, a nigga in the world, if you can't stand behind any means necessary, bro, then I don't know what to tell you, bro, because it's more than a slogan, it's more than an acronym, it's a lifestyle, for real. Any means necessary.
That's fire though, bro. That definitely is fire. Because when after I did the interview, the first one, you know, I ended up, you know, meeting like half your homies and everything. You saying there was more? I think I had met Franco. Who else did I meet over there that day? Was at your house? Bo
was there. Email was there. And you had a couple of my dogs pull up afterwards.
Yeah, and I noticed, you know, I tried checking out their music and everything, and I was like, okay, this team is stacked. You feel me? I was like, yo, I could only imagine, because, you know, they all got different, like, all y'all got different varieties of music, you know, not all y'all make the same type of music, you know, y'all got different sounds, you know what I'm saying, from, like, you know, Frank Dior to you know what I'm saying, all y'all got different stuff going on and everything. Like, was that something that we could be looking for, like, more collaborations from y'all or stuff like that?
Yeah, the AMN tape, we conflicted on the names, but we got a tape coming out soon, you feel me, with all 4 of us. Probably a couple features from niggas in the city. Like, it's a lot of niggas we fuck with in the city, you feel me? Like, there's a lot of talent coming out of the city, so we finna tap in with everybody. Get a vlog going of the making of that. We probably gonna fuck with Kodak Blood, you feel me?
Appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, we got a lot of shit coming, cause we all different. Like, none of us sound the same, like at all. Like, at all, like, I can't even describe it, you feel me? Like, it's like a big ass melting pot. But for some reason, if we all hop on the beat together, we just mesh.
Yeah. And that's what's awesome about it. Like we talked about in the last interview, you know, you just said, you know, it's a big melting pot in this area. That's what makes Osceola County very diverse. You know, a lot of people, we come out from over here from New York, Jersey, California. Sometimes you got people from all the way down from Seattle, Washington, you know. And, you know, sounds are different everywhere. So when you put all these people in one area, you tend to find, you know, people that have a good sound with you know what I'm saying? Because everybody sounds alike. So, no, that's something that's amazing about, you know, St. Cloud. I mean, not St. Cloud, but like Osceola, you know, even St. Cloud, Kissimmee, you know, all the way down to Davenport, you know, there's people everywhere around here, so. And also, recently, I seen, you know, we were just talking about the Sammy Freestyle. Let's get back into the topic about that, you know. That's like 4,848, if not a little bit more, less than the last time I checked it. What made you put that together?
Like
getting on that beat and that. What made you want to do that beat?
Like, when I first started rapping, like, when I would, like, try to freestyle, like, to find my flow, I hop on old school beats, you feel me? I feel like that's the, low-key, the formula, you feel me? Wayne did it, you feel me? Like, everyone who's come through this shit has hopped on a beat that's, like, near and dear to them, or a beat that's, like, well-known, and they just hop on that beat with their own flavor. So I've been doing that for, like, past couple beats, you feel me? I got some shit on the Erykah Badu beat. I got some shit on the Charlie Wilson beat. I got some shit on a Jay-Z beat, but that Sammy Freestyle, like, I was listening to the song, like, bro, I gotta hop on this shit, bro. The next day I went to the studio, and I probably wrote, like, the first 3 or 4 bars, and I just punched in. Shout out to my nigga Dre, my nigga Almighty Dre from RFM, bro. He was in there with me. Mook was in there with me. My girl Nell was in there with me. Watch out for my girl. She the hardest. Like, she harder than a lot of niggas, but we was all in the fucking studio, and they'll just give me lines, like give me like a word that rhymed, and I just punch in. Probably something like 30 minutes. And
damn.
I listened to it a couple times. Listen to it. And I was about to go out of town, I'm in the airport. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna drop this shit. I dropped that shit, went off the plane, and I had no Wi-Fi on the plane. I had Wi-Fi, but I wasn't able to stream my music. I got off the plane, that shit was already at like 400-500, and within like 4 or 5 hours, I was like, damn. And then that shit just kept going and going and going and going. I'm probably about to shoot a video to that shit too.
Yeah, that would be pretty dope, man. And keep on doing like tracks like that, because definitely, you know, I was telling you before we started the interview, you know, that right there is something that, you know, I noticed, like, you're real good at doing stuff like that with, you know, the old school beats, because not anybody can just hop on a beat. You know, we just talk about Tory Lanez doing stuff like that, Lil Wayne doing stuff like that. You know, they known for stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? It's a certain sound that you gotta have to get on beats like that, because, you know, nowadays people just hopping on like the newer tracks. Not a lot of people like to do the classic joints, you know what I'm saying? So,
and put a little like new into it, you feel me? Like, yeah, like give it that flavor.
That's what it is, man. Your first time after we did the interview, you know, I also noticed that, you know, your team had did a performance, and I believe that you guys got a performance today as well at Juicy Smoke Shop.
We do. I forgot. We do.
Yeah. So let's speak about the last performance that you guys had, cause and how was that for you guys? You know. That
shit was live, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out Tatted, bro. Shout out the West Side. Shout out Hector and Quan. Shout out Taywop and all them boys that was out there. Shout out Goldie Low. That nigga was in that build. He had his dime on a leash, kid. Like that nigga, he official.
Yeah.
But that was my first performance. Like all the others performed before, that was my first performance. But like that shit was live, bro. That shit was lit. Like my family was there. I probably had at least 20 people there for me, like me and mine. And then RFM was there. You feel me? You know they deep. You feel me? And that shit was a vibe, bro. Like that shit was not what I expected. Tatted, I respect him a lot because he really like do what he can to, you feel me, bring niggas together in the city, you feel me? Like, he's good at that, you feel me? He's a real one, my folk.
Speaking of like talents, you know, in like the city, man, like what's your opinion, like people that, you know, we should look out for, you know, in your personal opinion that you have seen for the last couple of months, like artists wise that, you know, you
Just Nell, you feel me? I'ma say that because you feel me, that's my diamond, you feel me? But she hard, you feel me? She hard for real, bro. Like she hard, like. Besides the music that me and my niggas, you feel me, RFM, AMN, that nigga Nuke, he hard, bro. Nuke and AD, Trey is hard, bro. That boy hard, bro. Them boys hard. This one shit, bro. I just know his real name, but I don't know his rapper name. Debo, a little chubby jit, little fat ass jit. I ain't mean to give that description, but look, he hard, you feel me? He hard, like. I used to see that nigga just come to freestyle for like hours, bro. That nigga hard. Vim, okay. He hard. Who else? 10 Toes and Cole Hart, them boys hard. Who else? That nigga Stolo.
Yeah.
Stolo J. Yeah. No. He hard, but the other jit.
Rambo.
That nigga hard, bro.
Yeah.
That nigga hard, bro. He be speaking shit. You feel me? I fuck with him, bro. Who else? It's a lot of talent in the city. Like for me to sit here and name them, it's too many. Shout out Hector and Quan again. Macho the Menace. Some legit name. Henny. Like it's a lot. It's too much to name. You feel me? Like.
I noticed that, you know, doing this, you know, a lot of artists is out here, man. There's so much to like, handle when it comes down like trying to see all the artists, you know. Especially like now, you know, you know, having like a lot of more performances and everything, you get to see the talent that's out here on Philly, man. Hopefully we can get like one of those events going on, man, like a kickball. We talking about it now, so you know what I'm saying. If people can't hear who's watching the interview, we're gonna try to put something together for everybody, you know, even from a basketball event, football, kickball, whatever it is, man.
Me like, yeah, bro, lace the cleats up. Let's get a 7-on-7, bro, or a kickball game, or ultimate frisbee, bro. Paintball, whatever, bro. Like we all need to, you feel me, get together, bro, and like do shit in our community, like impact our community in a positive way. Like besides all that beef and shit, you feel me, like niggas be having this type of animosity towards each other. Like besides all that shit, we could put that shit to the side, bro, and get out. You feel me? No phones, no nothing, no cameras. Go out and just give food to the homeless. You feel me? School finna let out. When school finna come back, you feel me? Have a back to school drive, bro. Like. Do shit, bro, because we're local rappers, bro. We're rappers in Osceola County, bro. So we should do shit for Osceola County, not for us to get like some type of notoriety, but that's the real thing to do. You feel me? Osceola County like gave you your sauce. You feel me? Like living here, Kissimmee, McLean Circle, West Side, St. Cloud, Poinciana, bro. Where you at? Give you your sauce. You feel me?
Yeah.
So all that shit you rapping about, you feel me? You got that from living here. You feel me? So you should put back into here. You feel me? Like buy the block back on some shit.
Real talk, man. So if anybody who's watching this got any ideas, hit up either of us. If not, no more than welcome to start it yourself.
Yeah, do
get
that shit yourself. You don't gotta hit nobody up, bro. And do that shit.
We definitely do want to, start like an event, get everybody together. So that'd be dope. So definitely is.
Cause there's a lot of people like, bro. From poverty is all around. You feel me? I'm not saying like this shit is like fucked up, but it's not sweet. You feel me? Like you gotta look out. You feel me?
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Let's speak about this. Is there an album coming out? Cause I know you dropped one before, but we gonna get another EP from you, bro?
Yeah, I got.
What can we be expecting about?
I got two. I got one in remembrance of my grandfather who passed away. Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, the last time I seen my grandfather alive was when you was at my crib. That shit wild, bro, ain't it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, bro. He passed February 27th. You feel me? So me and my brother Capone. Like,
shout out to him.
Yeah, you feel me? Like we finna do a tape. You feel me? I'm not really gonna speak about him like in the tape per se, but like I'm just gonna put a project together, me and him. You feel me? For him, you feel me? Because he knew we made music. He be in the house listening to us making music all day, you feel me, loud as hell, banging on the door, like turn that shit down, you feel me? So like, might as well just keep on making that noise for him. And I got another tape called Florida Water. I'll probably drop that around, I don't know when, but I'm gonna drop that soon. I'm gonna drop that after I drop that tape with me and Capone. I'm about to have beats from him, beats from, shout out Ma. His name is A Maya on Instagram. That nigga hard, bro. He be making my cousins. Shout out Check Up. He making some niggas in Orlando beats. Him, probably Zen. Right. Try to get like a lot of local talent on that. You feel me? And I'm gonna produce some beats myself for that.
There was another question somebody wanted me to ask you. Was like, where would you see yourself 3 to 5 years musically from today?
Musically,
yeah.
Shit. I ain't gonna lie. I really don't be thinking that far ahead with it. I do think that far ahead, but like. 3-5 years, bro. God willing, if this isn't his plan, I should be making real deal money off of my music. I'm talking about like getting real deal features, not no local niggas. Not knocking y'all, but like real deal. Like my name should be like, not just my name, but all my collaborators. Like our name should be like something that like holds a lot of weight. You feel me? Like you should see me up there with like the baby. You feel me? Like I should be on billboards type shit. Not just with the music, you feel me? Not just with vocals, producing, you feel me? Investing, like all different types of shit.
Mm-hmm. That's what it is. That's what it is, bro. Yeah, definitely, have like that set goal, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got a set goal in life, that's good, you want to see yourself up there in the Billboard charts, And we were talking about earlier, man, there's gotta be more than one hustle, you know what I'm saying? In the day, music is gonna, essentially help us out, but you're always gonna have like different types of hustles too, so it's good to see stuff like that too, man. But in the last couple of months, RIP to DMX, you know what I'm saying, allegedly, he had passed away from a drug overdose, and it's been like the last couple of years or so, a lot of people have been passing away from drug overdose, like a Mac Miller, Lil Peep.
Yeah.
Do you think
shit's sad?
Yeah, it definitely is, man. It really is. But do you think, when it comes to like the music nowadays, that's something like a big influence or style of what people like wanting to do? Because I feel like that's something that's has been very big the last 6+ years,
Yes and no. I ain't gonna lie. For me to say, like, watching Lil Wayne, Gucci Mane, all them boys, and watching Snoop Dogg and all that shit did not influence me to, like, want to, like, smoke before, want to, like, sit before, like, I be bullshit.
Yeah.
As a young person. But at the same time, like, people also battle, like, their own demons, you feel me, that would, like, bring them towards that, you feel me. We can't just blame the music, you feel me, on people doing drugs. he would be going through their own depression, you feel me? They be going through their own hardships that make them lean towards that for a way to cope with that shit. So as much as the I don't know who to say, but most people want to like blame music and rappers for like glorifying drugs to be the reason for people to overdose. Nah, bro, like people got their own problems, bro. Like if they don't want people to do the drugs, bro, like stop, like for me, stop them shits, like stop them from getting here, stop making them. And most of the drugs that people are overdosing on is not some shit that you have to go overseas to get. That shit that you could get here, you feel me? Like
fentanyl is something that's you know, that's what they're saying, you know, obviously allegedly that's what he had DMX passed away from. That's something it's in a lot of like Xanax, perks and stuff like that, and also Kill Little Peep. That's something it became big in the last couple of months. And I know when it comes to like stuff like a drug like that, you know, that's something that's like you were just saying, it's not something that you have to get overseas. It's literally like down the road per se, you know what I'm saying? And you know, that's not, you know, that basically is like the highs you can get, you know what I'm saying? So
shit, niggas be fucking themselves off that shit.
Yeah, and like, it's sad, man, you know what I'm saying? But you know, people like now we're watching, you know, and I was watching a lot of interviews, you know, people like, oh, like you were just talking about, you know, you can't really blame the music. At the end of the day, you know, people got their own demons. Like DMX, I don't know if you've seen a documentary, he's been fighting, you know, drug problems since he was about 11, but it wasn't something that he was like, oh, I need to go get this. It was something that was laced into his blunt, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, like a lot of people.
That too, you feel me?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, like I'm saying, like that too, people will be green, bro. Like, I've known people personally who've been like, who to this day they fucked up forever because of some shit like that, you feel me?
That's something you cannot come back from neither. You know, you could say you could become sober, but once it doesn't affect to the brain is something that, you know, it works a certain type of way, but once certain things mess up in the brain, you're done. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't come back from that. That's something like we were saying, like DMX, he's just fighting demons throughout all this time, you know. So RP to him, you know. And anybody that's having that type of problems, you know what I'm saying, there's always help. Obviously, you know, there's help people can help you with. So, you know, we just want to see, you know, people, you know, get better out here, because it's looking bad, man. You know, it's like there's not somebody getting killed in the industry, in the streets because they chain or something. It's a drug overdose, and it's sad, man, because they don't be old. They're like 30, 40 years old. So
that shit. That's life we live in, bro. Like, that's the only shit that's promised is death, bro. Whether it's by old age or by the hand of some other shit, like we can't help that. You feel
definitely can't, man.